Okay, let's go ahead and head to the gym now. Today is a special day. We got a new hack squat at the gym, so I'm pretty excited. We just got it in this week. We ended up doing Smith machines this past leg day on Monday, our first leg day, because the hack squat they got rid of it and they ended up getting this new one. I think it was like 2 days ago. And so I'm pretty excited now. Things aren't going to change much. The only difference really is that we got a new machine, so we're gonna have to see how it feels. Hopefully, the range of motion on that thing is pretty fire, and we don't have to use any extra equipment to make our quads get a better flexion. Because sometimes that happens with some machines, they stop a little bit too early, or it's made for really tall people, so it uh it stops in depth for them. But for us short people, it stops a little bit too early. I feel like, which is a bit of the unfortunate part. But like I mentioned, we're going to keep it the same. I'm thinking we're going to start off with 3 sets of hacks, and then we move over to maybe 1 set of leg press, and then end that bad boy off with some leg extensions. Keep it the same. Keep it the same. Why fix something that is not broken? And so we're going to continue to do that. Hopefully that hacks feels pretty good. So I think we're going to try to load it up little by little. Start off with maybe a plate on each side, then throw in another plate on each side. See how those 2 plates feel. If it feels pretty good, then maybe we'll try to add a 25 or a 35, or maybe even 3 plates. It just kind of really depends on the hack squat itself. But the owner of the gym did tell me that the hack squat is pretty nice, so I'm hella excited. I am hella excited, and I've been seeing people using it while I've been doing my other muscle groups. So, man, people already got to destroy their quads with that, and we haven't gotten to. But no worries. Today is gonna be the day. And then we're gonna move over to some adduction. You can't forget that. We always add adduction to the routine. You can't forget the inner thighs. And then we also include calves. So usually around 3 to 4 sets of calves or adduction as well. And then we move over to some biceps. Now for biceps, I'm thinking we're gonna see what's open, just because you never know. It gets a little bit busy at the gym, and then sometimes some of the machines are taken that we want to use. So maybe we'll do dumbbell work, maybe we'll do cable work, but I think what's for certain is that we'll be doing 6 to 7 sets of some heavy ones. So let's hope there's not too many people, so we don't have to scavenge around or move around too much. Maybe we can stay in the general area, which would be nice. Man, I am getting like the craziest soreness on my chest, and it sometimes happens. So I don't feel soreness like the next day, but I do feel it like 2 days after, and so that sometimes happens. And I'm thinking right now, hopefully my chest recovers on time for tomorrow, because man, I woke up today and my chest felt so cooked, so cooked. So we'll see. Hopefully it does recover by tomorrow, but right now it almost feels like it might not, because it feels pretty sore. I'm not even gonna lie. Worst case scenario, maybe we push it off a day, or we'll see what we end up doing. I'm not sure just yet. Hopefully we don't find any traffic on the way over there, because it gets pretty congested out here, to be honest with you guys. It gets pretty busy. And we've been finding a lot of traffic on the way over here, and it's not the best experience. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Having to deal with so many folks just kind of driving super crazy is not something that I wake up and want to experience. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I'm gonna be honest. I almost wish I had a gym even closer to me, so I wouldn't have to commute as much. Because man, sometimes commute eat up a little bit of that energy, because man, it is exhausting sometimes. Having to go through all these streets and everything, all these drivers, so it can get pretty crazy. Anyways, let's switch over now to the gym. I am hoping, or cross your fingers for us, that we get that hack squat machine, because man, I am excited. I am excited. I'll see you guys there. I also completely forgot to take my pre-workout, so we're gonna have to do this one without pre-workout, which should be fine. There's also a new machine at the gym. I was telling you guys about this hack squat. I'm hella fucking excited. I think it's a hamstring hack squat, so I think we're gonna tackle it the same way. Keep our feet pretty in and try to get a pretty deep squat. Let's see how this feels first without anything. And we'll start up again. Okay, this is kind of fire. Stop fucking playing. Yeah, we're gonna like this. I gotta get used to the re-racking system on this thing though. Now, can I bring this a little bit more down? All right. Now, I guess the only unfortunate part that I kind of noticed now was, yo, this thing does not let you go deep enough. It feels like it stops for me. So maybe at some point, what I'm gonna end up doing is grabbing one of those little extenders and just use it that way. But for now, we already have it all the way to the bottom. Let's add a 45 and see how that feels. Let's put a lower stance actually. Okay. Now, I don't hate this thing, but I feel like because you can't move this specifically, it is not my favorite. Let's do our first set. We're gonna do it with 145 and 25 on each side. Because this one's loaded a little bit differently, it's gonna take some getting used to. So I think we're gonna have to work up again, which I guess is a good thing because it gives us something to do. But I'm not trying to drop too much now. But let's see how this feels first. Try to go crazy. Wish me luck. There we go. I think what I'm gonna end up doing at some point is putting 2 little blocks here. That's way better. Let's do it. Okay, that wasn't too bad. Man, I think with this one in particular, we're gonna have to work up again. And we just hit 3 plates on the last hack squat, so let's see how this goes. I think we do one more with the same weight. That should be pretty good. I'm gonna take off my shirt though, cause it's fucking hot. everybody watching. Snoop Dogg. That'll get us to the set. Holy shit. I think we're gonna pause at that and hopefully hit it for 3 more. I'm gonna wipe my face real quick. Okay. Let's hit this one for hopefully 3 more. See how that goes. Man. I'm not gonna lie. This fucking hammer strength machine is no fucking joke. Man. This shit's fucking crazy. Holy shit. Come on, let's get 3 more. One more, come on. Okay. We got the 3 wanted. Let's drop down a little bit for the next one. I'm gonna give you guys a little bit of a different view. Oh shit. This new machine is no joke. I do feel a pretty good pump. But we'll see tomorrow how we're feeling. Let's go grab some 10s and I'll be right back. Over here, I'm an idiot. Okay. So I made the executive decision of moving down 5 on each side because fuck that. There's no way I'm gonna get another 6 reps with the same amount of weight we were doing earlier. So I gotta hit this one for a little bit lesser weight, which is fine. I think if I just kind of keep the same momentum, we should be good. Hopefully it's not too dark for you guys too, because man, from my side, shit's looking a little dark. And now maybe post production, I'll mess around with the lighting a little bit. All right, let's do it. Let's put some music on next. All right, walking in. Come on. Fuck. Okay, we're done here. Let's move on to the next one. All right. The only thing I wish this thing had was almost kind of like a more of a better latch, because this thing is fucking I don't know, feels a little whack sometimes. Should be around the same. Ugh. Ugh. Let's see. I need to go wipe my face. I'm too sweaty right now. It's a little bit of a bummer sometimes that I sweat a bunch, and so have to constantly wipe my fucking face. You guys saw them. I'll be right back. Okay, that felt pretty good, but I think we can go up. This at 10. Yeah, I think we can get it for 10, or add 10 more on each side. I think that'll be pretty good. I'm gonna take maybe, I don't know, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, and then we'll hit this bad boy again for our last one. Okay. So, something that I forget to do sometimes is unload this thing so then we can re-rack it. So, let's re-rack these bad boy, and then let's throw in another 10 on each side for the 25s. Oh, I've also been squatting and everything with my wallet, so not the best. All right, let's move this up a little bit. I'm not about to pull a muscle by trying to push this up. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you guys. Better safe than sorry. See, it's also head up. We're gonna have to do it the old school way. There we go. It didn't work the other way. We have to brute force. All right, let's do it now. I'm wasting too much fucking energy putting this bitch back. Oh. Ooh, as anticipated as well. It's not that busy at the gym, so we're gonna go do some leg extensions after this. All right, watch me up. Move this a little bit more. There we go. Am I excited? Not really. Do I have to do it? Yes. Okay. All right, let's unhook and let's drop set. Ooh. Ooh. That's it. Let's want some leg extensions now. We're done here. All right, we're gonna save for 2, and then we're gonna finish this bad boy off with some. That's perfect. There we go. All right, let's do 205. Fuck it. All right. We're gonna use a little C extender. We got lucky and found it. All right, come on. Okay. This one's down the next one. This was the last one. I decided to drive down 15 pounds, so instead of the 205, we're gonna do the 190. And try to get maybe, I'm looking for a solid 7-8. That's what I'm hoping for, but we'll see. We'll see. We're gonna end up into, let's see, unstoppable OTM. Let's drop it. Let's do this for 175 and maybe get 2 or 3 more. Okay, that's it. Fuck. Let's go do some adduction now. Let's do this next one. We just finished adduction. Man, my inner thighs are fucking cooked already, but we can still go strong. We're gonna end up sitting for this, it's called a bisolator. So it kind of mimics the same thing as if you were to do an incline curl. But this one's a little bit more stable. It also has a little pad here, which we're gonna use to our advantage to give us an even deeper stretch. So let's set this up. I think we're gonna start with 150, 160. We'll see. We shall. That was good. That's good. I think it's either 5 or 6 that we're gonna get on this next one. 3, 4. Right. Yeah, okay. That was good. Let's switch angle for you guys. We're for sure dropping down. I think instead of the 160, we're gonna do 140. We're gonna do 140s. Alright, this time I'm learning from a mistake and the earlier set where I put both of them at the same time. This time we're dying. Well, I was doing nothing, so let's be smart and just start off with one hand first. And about that, the hand we're gonna start off with. Let's do it. Okay. Let's get this him on all right. I think after this one, we're gonna move over to some cables. Let's move on to the next one. Okay, so I'm gonna keep it a buck with you guys. I like doing these sitting down a lot more. I just feel a little bit more stable, so I think we're just gonna do them sitting down like this. See how it goes? Push it back a little bit. Okay, let's do this one. We're just gonna do these. I'm thinking 2 to 3 sets. Take on failure. See how it goes. I think we're gonna start off with. Let's see how 27 feels, and if it feels hella light, then I think we can go up. Way too light. Let's do 55. Let's see how it goes. That was good. I think we can do 2 more just like that. And then maybe just 1 set of some single arm work. Let's do this next one. What I am gonna do is something I'm assuming a little bit. Just bring this on a little bit. Perfect. Okay. This is this next one. I think we're gonna drop the 3 pounds and get it for 52. And try to get as many as we can with that. It's just a little bit past the stack. The stack goes up to 97. We're at 52.5. This stack also feels a little bit heavier than the stack on the other side. We sometimes like to use the all white one. They can kind of mess around with the angles. So it feels a little bit tiny bit more heavy, but it's pretty much roughly the same. I can just sometimes notice the difference here and there. Okay, I'm gonna take 10 more seconds. Hit this bubble one more time. That was the shortest 10 seconds ever, but whatever. You know, forgot to put music. I forgot to put music. Well, hold on. Bob Sinclair. I'll do it. One more just like that. Holy shit. This feels fucking, this feels pretty heavy. I think for this next one, I think I'll drop down to 47.5. Okay. Let's do our last set here. Or last set of this particular movement. We still have one more. And I think for that one, what I'm gonna do is just do some single arm work like this. And I can really just switch this way. Honestly, I kind of like this bench a lot better than the other one, so I think we're gonna stick to this. All right, I'm gonna take maybe 30 more seconds. And then we'll hit this battle for maybe another 67. So maybe 8 with the 47.5. All right, let's do this 47. See how it feels. Okay, I need one more. Let's do our next one now. I'm gonna grab this little handle here, and I think we're gonna do some single arm work. I think that'll be pretty good. I'm gonna take maybe about 2 minutes, and then we'll start this up. Man, our our forearms are super, super quick from the last time, from Monday. So I think we're gonna end up skipping our forearms today. So that'll make our day just a tiny bit shorter. Because we're doing single arm, I'm thinking we'll do maybe, man, I have no idea, maybe 20. See how that feels. Hoping I can get maybe a solid 8 on each hand. Let's see how that feels. I'm gonna take maybe 20 more seconds. Okay, let's do this next one. Let's start with our left. That's the one I want to catch up as. Yeah. Okay. Let's get this one. All right. Okay. So, like I mentioned, we're not gonna be doing any forearm work, so I'm gonna clean up and then I'll see you guys for the pose on up next. Way better. Man. Oh, that's way better. Okay. That is way better. Okay, so I got access to this room real quick. Thankfully, no one's in here, so let's do a quick pump check. Today was a really, really good leg day, although we didn't get much of that. We didn't put up heavy numbers on the hack squat. I think we still went pretty crazy, so I'm pretty happy. Man, things are looking pretty crazy if you ask me. Let's see this side. Just got a cramp. I'm gonna take off my shoes. It's a lot easier. All right, let's make sure this thing's on me. Things are looking pretty crazy if you ask me. Man, let's get a back shot. Pause. All right. Get closer bicep and closer with the quads. Nice. All right, let's see how the quads are looking, and then we'll go home. Okay, we just got done. Today was a really good day. Honestly, we went pretty crazy. Although we didn't get too much of the hack squat because it's a bit of a new movement for us with that specific one. I think we still went pretty hard. Honestly, I think it's gonna give us something to work on. So every time we come in, we're gonna try to go heavy on that hack squat and try to improve as we go. I think what I'm gonna do is maybe find like a little extender to give me a little bit more range of motion. And I think that's what's gonna do a trick for that one. Man, I almost wish they kept the other one because the other one was so good. Man, I am so sad, but it's fine. It is fine. We can still do the same amount of damage with this new one. So I hope you guys had a good gym session today. Remember not to skip your cardio. Stay consistent. I'll see you guys for some shoulders and some back. No, what am I talking about? Not some shoulders and some back. I'm tripping. I will see you guys for some chest, triceps, and hamstrings tomorrow. I'm out of it. I think it was those, man, it was those high squats. I think they had us for sure. Okay. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good one, y'all.